Yeah, so I mean, the biggest thing that I think is really going on here is that it's about empowering people and focusing them on the actual goal that you're trying to do. I mean, the best definition of management or leadership that I've ever come across is by a guy called Kevin Kruse, and he says that leadership is the social process of influence to maximize the efforts of others towards the achievement of a goal. And to do this, you have to know what your goal is. What are you trying to achieve? So when you talk about like what are we doing here, it's all about what's the benefit here. It's not that okay, you don't sort of set an OKR and then step back and magic happens. You're not like you're not sort of defining these things. And a lot of people think no one vocalizes this, but in practice, what happens is people sort of spend a lot of time perfecting their OKRs and getting the perfect expression of what the OKR should be. And then they're not engaged as managers and as leaders to engage their people in solving the problem. And that's where it really comes down to. So this whole sort of like the rest of the good management is really about engaging people's brains, like engaging their full brains, not just on tasks and on doing things, and not just on like, we have a general guidance to make profit, but we're actually expressing our strategy into this. Here is the thing that we want to achieve this quarter. And now I can work with you as a leader and cross functions to figure out how best to actually come and deliver that, and engaging your brain in doing so. So that's really the key thing, is the engaging people's brains in it. There's a series of other things there about actually making the strategy decisions. Like if you don't have a strategy, you don't know what you're trying to achieve, it's really hard to set an OKR. So the discipline of setting OKRs kind of causes you to go through the process of figuring out what your strategy is. And once you're doing that, certainly if they're the larger organization, in your larger organization, being able to do that from the top level and having that go through the organization really helps you make some of those key decisions that leaders need to make. That then means that people can engage in doing the work that matters.